this patch? August 27th? Yeah, Friday. We're chilling. General game modes. Jacko's being added. She honestly looks kind of cool. I saw her little character trailer. She looked cool. She looked like a setup character. I feel like all Zato mains who are like horny enough to play a female character are just gonna play Jacko. No bad. Here it is. This is the sauce right here. This is what we're all waiting for. So Badguy. Changes focus on differentiating the properties of his normals as well as the situation after his special moves are blocked. Forward slash has been decreased on top and bottom, making it more likely to lose to low profile moves. And 6p. Or is this? Yeah, this is 6p. Crouching slash, which is not used very frequently, has been buffed and now serves a different use from other normals at mid range. Knockback to far setting slash. Okay. Change is minimal when blocked normally. It has major impact when blocked with faultless defense. Okay, so now you can just faultless it.
It's been a long fight. It's been a long fight, and I just had to have a warrior spirit.
Knockback on crouching kick has been decreased, making it easier to combo into sweep and other moves. Okay, so we got more combo routes. Slash version of Volcanic Viper has had its active time extended, making it more viable as an anti-air attack. As the increased active time, okay, so you can like punish it now, right? Yeah, more open to whiffed attacks. Blocked by grounded opponent. Okay, so they made DP more punishable. You can FD far slash now. He does get a combo route off crouching K, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. After blocking Bandit Bringer, it was difficult for both the player and their opponent to predict what would happen. It's now easier to put distance between Soul and the opponent after it's been blocked, and the situation is less likely to be impacted by the startup time of the opponent's close range option. Okay.
Are you dead ass?
Wild Throw is distinguished by its invincibility to throws. It was used less frequently than Soul's standard throw. It's now possible to follow up with a Roman cancel when it lands. Wait, they barely nerfed him. Honestly, I say this is overall buff. They balanced far slash. They made Bandit Bringer like less ambiguous, and they gave him more combo routes. Oh my god, I'm sick. Kai. Increase both hits of Stun Dipper to connect from long range now. Pog. Kai mains are fucking actually coming in their pants.
You look good!
Compared to crouching S, far standing S had few distinct advantages. Now easier to use as a way to approach an opponent from long range. Okay, Pog. By choosing the right time to use this move, or to use crouching S to stop the opponent's approach, Kai is now capable of strong ground and neutral game while taking limited risks. And Dragon install buff. I'm assuming so. Increases tension gauge after a short period of time. Oh, that's Pog. So now he's like not useless in DI. This causes us to reevaluate it, including buffs into the activation. Change to Ride the Lightning command is to avoid issues with accidental input. Oh, they changed his super command, his super input. Okay, interesting. Sped up attack startup upon activation. Expanded the hitbox on activation in front of Kai. Reduce the upper hitbox. No longer activates when inputting forward directions after the command is complete. So like Kai is like not doo-doo trash. Maybe he still has some problems, but I think they kind of fixed what was wrong. May. Her standing heavy slash had much shorter range than her slash attack despite having a lot of recovery. We reduced the recovery and improved the attack time. Wait, what? This makes it effective at preventing an opponent's approach during neutral. We also have reduced the lower hitbox and hurtbox of her far standing slash and reduced the active time on her crouching slash. It's now more vital to choose which of her normals you use for a given situation. Did they buff May? Overhead kiss could only be followed up on in the corner, however, can now be followed up mid-screen with adjustments made to the damage. They buffed May. They buffed May. Bro, they buffed May. How did they buff May, bro? No, dude. Wait, okay. No, wait, hold on. No. Oh, wait. This can't be happening, bro. Bar saying decreased lower hitbox and hurtbox. So that means it's like less, it's just like less like general, I guess. Increased active time and decreased recovery. So they buffed standing heavy slash, but they nerfed standing far slash. Decreased active time and expanded the hurtbox in front of May. So crouching slash also gets nerfed. Okay. Maybe it's not a buff. I mean, but then they buff overhead kiss. Is overhead kiss the one where she does a little flip? I actually don't know. Dude, maybe they just like made it so you can't just mash in neutral if you don't want to throw dolphin. But then they also like opened up overhead kiss. I don't fucking, dude, this almost sounds like a buff, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's like wrinkling May players' brains a little bit. Who knows? Overhead kiss is her command grab? Oh, shit. Nah, they buffed May. This is the command grab? I'm sick. How did they buff this character? I hate it here. Axl Low. It was hard for Axl to get significant returns on standing P and crouching P from mid-range despite the risk of them losing out to the opponent's attacks. They can now combo into Snail, even on grounded hit. Okay, so Axl gets buffs. Pog. It is now easier to use one vision in combos as the ready stance can be canceled into from special move. Is this the time stop stuper? Now easier to make use of in situations where a Roman cancel would not lead to big follow-ups such as from long range, or when moving during the time stop would make an opportunity for a wall break. Interesting. This looks like buffs. This looks like buffs. I don't play Axl, but this looks like buffs. My boy. As there was too much of a difference in facing opponents who could anti-air his aerial down 2K, it's now easier for anti-airs to hit him during descent. On the other hand, he is now left in a more advantageous position on hit or block, with less distance between him and the opponent. Chipp can now continue his offense after making contact with this move. Pog! I'm okay with this. I'm actually okay with this. Because there would be times where people would block 2K, or jump 2K, and you couldn't follow up with anything. Like 2K, like grounded 2K would whiff. And it was like mad inconsistent. Like sometimes you could do jump 2K into 2K and it would be like a true block string. Other times it would just whiff. This is Pog. This is Pog. This is like, okay, it's either anti-air me or hold it and like I get to keep playing. I'm okay with this. I'm actually okay with this. Lower part of the hitbox for his far standing slash has been reduced, making it more likely to lose to low profile moves and 6P. Interesting. Crouching S can be used as a better means to approach the opponent with its extended range when used after a dash. Oh, did they make 2S a better option to use after running at people now? Made it more easily affected by dash momentum. Okay. This is actually kind of Pog. I'm actually okay with these changes. I'm completely okay with these changes because like they nerfed jump 2K a little bit, but like they also buffed it as well. Which is fair. Like this, like allowing people to anti-air this move consistently is completely fair. And also making it like putting me in a better position when they don't anti-air it is also Pog. Standing far slash being nerfed is like, I don't really give a fuck, honestly. Cause you kind of just lose to 6P anyways. So making that more consistent is fine. Potemkin. Greatly increase the merit of making the opponent block Heat Knuckle. What is Heat Knuckle? Is Heat Knuckle the one where he like, Quata! You know what I'm saying? With the fucking... Is that one? It is now more difficult for the opponent to punish Potemkin when the opponent blocks the latter half of active frames of 6K. This makes it viable as a method of approaching the opponent from mid-range. Fix an issue with the hurt box around Potemkin's feet, which is appear on landing. Reduce recovery. Made it easier to gain tension gains when blocked. Greatly increases the opponent's risk level on block. So they just buffed Potemkin?
Don't care.
Faust. Bone crushing excitement. Causes wall break on hit in the corner now. Is this a super? I don't know. Dude, I don't know anything about any other characters. Holy shit. This benefits Faust extra damage, output, and tension gain. I mean, this is obviously a buff, Pog. It is now easier for Faust to prevent opponent's approach using his improved standing heavy slash. This greatly increases his pressure at mid-range when combined with the increase to his crouching heavy slash hitbox and the faster startup on his aerial jump 2K. Okay, so Faust just gets buffed. That's Pog. That's Pog. He gets buffed. Now Faust players can't complain because he got buffed. He got buffed. Can't complain. I'm kidding. You can still complain. But like, you got buffed. You got your buffs. In order to make her ground attacks more viable, the recovery on her standing heavy slash has been reduced, and her special moves that can be canceled into from normals have been buffed. Slash version of Tandem Top can now be used in combos off of hit confirms. She can now go into offense with less grist due to being able to link some normals into Lust Shaker at close range in a continuous block string. This is Pog. I was of the opinion that Millia needed buffs. Japan was putting her like S tier on the fucking tier list, but I always thought she was just like, she had to work too fucking hard. Like, yeah, her mix is like super fucking good. Her mix is probably the best in the game, and obviously no one can beat her in the air, but like, her grounded game was so bad. This is Pog. Better block strings, fucking Tandem Top S version can be used in combos is Pog. Standing heavy slash being reduced. Pog. This is all good. Lust Shaker's attack startup is Pog. Can actually use it in a block string now. But mainly improves his option when he cannot summon Eddie. Standing heavy slash has been significantly buffed, making it a strong choice to prevent an opponent's approach. 6P now blows the opponent back on regular hit, making it more reliable as a choice to take control from the opponent. Can also now combo in a standing P at close range. Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize that Zato couldn't do this. Quarter circle back heavy slash when Eddie is summoned fixes a bug where Eddie could take other actions mid-air during leap. However, this ability, the ability to do this using Sun Void roaming cancel remains, as is an intentional part of his strategy. Okay, so Zato gets buffs. I feel like Zato's strong. I feel like people just don't, like, he's harder to play, and so Zato players are just worse at him. You know what I mean? But like, who knows? Maybe this like actually makes him the next character we just all complain about. I don't think it will though, but like, I feel like he's strong already. Ram! By increasing the forward movement of Dario, it can now be used in mid-screen combos more easily. This is her Rekka, right? Agressa or Dano, don't know what the fuck this is, can now lead to knockdown against ground opponents on hit, greatly increasing the benefit of landing a hit with it. Okay, so they just buffed Ram. Now easier for aerial heavy slash to lose anti-air attacks due to the decrease in its hitbox on both sides. The player now needs to consider this. This is Pog. Aerial heavy slash is literally the most annoying fucking move in her kit. I'm okay with this, honestly. Firm handshakes. Leo. Increase the options during B Hindler stance, making it easier to open the opponent up on defense. Bro, what? Was it not already easy to open these motherfuckers up? I'm sorry, huh? Mechanics have also been adjusted so that he will always move towards the opponent when using the dash button, as he would previously sometimes mistakenly move away from the opponent. What the fuck? What the fuck? Can be dash or jump cancel. What the fuck? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see Leo buffs coming. I thought Leo was in a good spot. I don't know if this is huge though. I don't think it is. Cause like, what are you gonna do off of a dash cancel? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does this do for your offense? Jump cancel is just like whatever. Like, you could react to like an overhead or whatever. I guess it's good for baiting bursts. Like if you go into the stance, this is the backward turn stance, right? I'm pretty sure. If you go into the stance, right, and then you do K, like you could jump cancel and bait the burst, right? I guess that's nice. I don't fucking know. I don't think this is huge actually. It is a buff though. It is a buff. Okay, anyways. Depending on the situation, after the first hit of Waseyuki, I don't even know what this move is. It would sometimes not go into the rest of the animation. This led to a technique to secure follow-up damage by hitting the edge of the attack, but also made it disadvantageous when hitting with the back of the attack. We have made it so that this will not occur when the back of the attack hits, and so it can be followed up with a combo. The follow-up from his far standing slash makes it easy to decrease the blood gauge. This capability has been further buffed? No. They buffed 6P. They buffed standing far slash. Or the final follow-up on hit. Okay, it's on hit. I mean, I guess. I don't know what this move is. Waseyuki no longer goes into the follow-up animation when the edge of the first hit connects with the opponent. When the last hit connects, it blows the opponent back regardless of their position. What is this move? I actually don't know what this move is.
A few moments later.
Oh, it's a super. No longer goes into follow-up animation when the edge of the first hit connects the opponent. When the last hit connects, it blows the opponent back regardless of position. Okay. That's fair. This shit, though, I don't really know. Why does his 6P need to be faster startup, though? Like, his 6P is already pretty good. Increased blood gauge recovery, like, this is big for him. Although, it depends on how much increase. I'm not looking forward to fighting Nagos, I'll be honest. Giovanna. She can now combo into 6P for moves such as standing P, making combos easier in situations such as punishing the opponent. That's cool. When the final hit of 6 heavy slash connects, he's now in a better situation for Okizeme. There's now merit to choosing not to cancel into a special move depending on the situation. That's kind of pog. Good buffs, good buffs. Anji. You can now mix opponents up, or you can now mix up opponents blocking at mid-range using Fujin because a motion occurs before the attack is active. Wait, what? Huh? We've reduced the risk of his standing far slash as a poke by reducing the recovery. You can get better damage off a standing heavy slash due to the slight increase of forward momentum of Fujin. Isai Ugai Sai, I don't know what this fucking means. He's been buffed mainly so that it's easier to cause wall break. Is this the super? I'm assuming it is. So, far standing slash, reduce recovery, Pog, Fujin, made it possible to cancel into various follow-up attacks even when whipped. Okay, this is what people were saying he needed. The motion begins before the attack is active. So does that mean that, like, it's just coming out faster? Increased forward movement. This is a big fucking buff to, like, his core gameplay. That's the juice he needs. That's that OJ, 7:30 a.m. You know what I mean? Before the bus come pick you up. That's the shit that just, mwah. Shin Ichishiki. Shit, my bad. Increase the attack's active time, extended the hitbox. I don't know what the fuck this means. Not too sure, but this is Pog. Anji gets buffs. Love to see it. Top 15. Ino. The movement of her grounded and aerial hover dash has been bumped, expanding her options for both Oki and neutral. The changes to her normal, such as standing heavy slash and the heavy slash version of Stroke the Big Tree, create additional opportunities for combos and increase her pressure at close range. Ultimate Fortissimo has been buffed mainly so it's easier to cause wall break. Grounded slash aerial hover dash increase the movement speed and distance. Damn, they just juice her dash just like that. Standing heavy slash sped up the attack startup, made it float the opponent on a grounded hit. Oh, so she can go into air combos off that shit. That's kind of pog. Crouching kick reduces knockback. Sweep reduced horizontal opponent blowback on hit. Aerial does adjust the hit effect on grounded opponents, increasing the time allowed for follow-up attacks. Okay, so they just like hard buffed her. They just hard buffed her and made her all her buttons better. Okay, sure. Goldlewis. Hit effect of Skyfish will now be buffed depending on the current security level. It provides a major advantage on hit at level 3 in particular. Whoa, is this his super? Or what is this? The adjustments to crouching kick and 6P are minor, but improve their usability. Adjusting landing recovery after the finishing blow hits to match the other characters. Okay, that's dust attack. Okay, Paul. That's fair, obviously. Crouching kick reduces knockback. Okay, so he can maybe get combos off of it now. 6P sped up the attack startup. Sure. I mean, he's a slow as fuck character, so why not? The hit effect now changes depending on the security level, though. I don't know what Skyfish is. What is Skyfish? Fix the bug where wall break would not occur, and there would be a grapple character when hitting an opponent at a certain distance in the corner despite the follow-up animation occurring. So, quality of life for Goldlewis? I'm assuming Skyfish is a super, though. Oh, it's the minigun? Interesting. Is this just like a visual change? Now be buffed depending on security level. It provides a major advantage on hit at level 3 in particular. So when security level 3 and you hit a motherfucker with the minigun at full screen, can you just fucking run up and pressure? That's kind of crack. I got to respect it, my boy. I got to respect it. That was the motherfucking, that's the upcoming patch changes. Shit. And no one really got nerfed, which is kind of pog. I mean, Soul kind of got nerfed a little bit, but they also kind of buffed him as well. Nothing too crazy though for like anybody. I'm surprised May got buffed. I'm still mad, but I think they buffed her because like brains will be wrinkled. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like they buffed May because like now May players less gorilla strong. You know what I mean? But like I don't really know. I feel like my reading comprehension got fucked up when I was reading up shit. Anyways, GG's. Hopefully this shit doesn't kill the fucking game. Love to see it.